Do you know the difference between decisional forgiveness and emotional forgiveness? As Christians, we're always told you gotta forgive or Christ won't forgive you, but we don't ever really think about the fact that it's a two-phase process. The first is we have to make a decision to be a forgiving person. Every single Christian at some point will be confronted with, will I choose to forgive? Do I want to forgive? Will I follow in the Lord's footsteps and become a forgiving person? So many times that's what we do. And then we realize we still feel pain. We're still upset about the situation. And we might even be saying to ourselves, but I chose to forgive that person. Why do I still feel so much pain? That's what we call emotional forgiveness. See, our emotions get caught up in anything that's happened to us that's caused us pain. And then almost every cell in our body is involved with that. So we call emotional forgiveness a forgiveness that needs to occur at a very cellular level of who we are as human beings. And when we choose to do that, what we're doing is we're giving up our right for quote unquote justice, because all of us want justice. And until we make the decision to forgive at an emotional level, we start to function in this, I need to get back at them, and then they want to get back at me, and then we start creating what's called a justice gap. In other words, the gap between my pain and the other person's pain just gets wider and wider and wider, and it doesn't solve anything or help us with anything. So what we have to do is first make a decision to be forgiving. That's your decisional forgiveness. And then we need to go way down into the heart and soul of who we are, every cell of who we are, and we want to disconnect the pain associated with our memories. When we do that, we will accomplish emotional forgiveness. And when we accomplish emotional forgiveness, we start forgetting all about that justice gap. We stop forgetting all about that, I got to get back at them or they have to pay for it. And then we truly step into the position that Christ asks us to step into when he says, forgive as I have forgiven. It wasn't just a decision for him, but every element of who he was, he forgave us. So at this point you might be saying, how do I do that? It's a complicated process, and it's really simple all at the same time. And I'm going to talk about that in our next little clip. But for now, I'm Dr. Pauline Dillard, and this has been a Dunamas Moment.